Well, everybody, welcome back. I had to restart the stream. I'm not sure what happened to this game. I'm not sure if it's me. It looks like it was me because unfortunately we had to restart Q3. So I apologize. Well, we made it to the end of Q3. My whole computer system crashed, and I apologize for everything. It looks like everyone else was fine except for me. Let's get back to this race here. So hopefully you could rejoin our session and take a look and see what's going on. Again, apologize. Whoa, nice little drift there from Rocco. Going heading back into the pits. So it looks like Mercedes has done well. Mercedes did do a 1088. Impressive. And Rocco, of course, answers back. Ray Z, how does shift do? Oh, FHB, I apologize. 110. Maybe it's because I wasn't here for you. That's probably what it is. I'll blame that on us. Hondo, Tilted Monkey, uh, Luminous, and Fifey. So there we go. There's our starting grid. Uh, Again, everybody, I apologize for not being there for everyone. Technical difficulties on my end. I think I've resolved this. A fresh new operating system has been installed. So here we go. So this is our lineup for today. So lineup at pole position, Mercedes, Jesse, Rocco side by side, and lining up, Ray Z, Chef, W, FHB, Arnold, Tilted Monkey, Luminous, and Fifey. So that's our lineup for today. Now, for you just joining, I apologize again for the technical difficulties we had. This is the first we've had these for a while, so for some reason the F1 game locked up and we couldn't end task or completely get the game out. So we had to do a fresh restart. So now we're waiting for all the players to load in. We'll have to take a look and see how this is going to turn out. Again, I apologize for all the inconvenience, but now we are going to be solid for the race. So 20 seconds left on the starting block. Be interesting to see how things play out. And there's our formation start. Here's the lap prediction. So we're looking at a soft medium start for everybody. So that'll be very interesting to see how that's going to play out with everybody. So Jesse on the pole position with some softs. Rocco, who covered off with his teammate not Danny Boy, Top Hat. Unfortunately, didn't make it through with mediums. Ray Z was soft, so Rocco is going to be challenged. Rocco and the other Mercedes are going to be challenged on this one to try to hold their position with everyone around them having softs. So it looks like FHB has DQ'd. So it'll be interesting to see. So he's going to sit on the grid line with cold tires there, waiting for everyone. So it'll be, as we were saying, it'll be interesting to see. Now this track does have limited areas to overtake, so perhaps it can. But as the race progresses, it is going to come into advantage for these guys. with these as the overcut. So it'd be interesting to see. At least Mercedes is covering off Rocco, and Rocco's going to have a challenge on this. There we go. We're heading into the final corners. Everyone seems to be bundled up really nice and tight, so there won't be too much of a delay on the grid. So everyone's tires should be nice and warm. Unfortunately, FHB, I'm not sure what to say for you, buddy, but good luck. Good luck. You'll need it. But I'm not counting you out. I think you have the heart to do it. So here we go. Getting ready. Shift has left the session. Oh my goodness, I hope he comes back and joins us. That might be an opportune time for Rocco. Shift has rejoined online. He had a little syncing problem. He may be coming back. Now trying to take control of your vehicle after that start. Oh, that'd be interesting. So Rocco takes the lead on the start. And he just pulls away. Look at him go down the track there. Nice and clean start. No little bit of banging there in the back, it looks like. Is there going to be any damages? Yes, there's a little. Oh, look at the debris happening there. Oh, that looked like a little bit of debris with the McLaren. I'm not sure who got dinged, but we're going to have to see. Savo having hard tires in the start. Not a very good start. I don't know why Top Hat's in the back, so he's just going to sit back there with hards. But having hards is very hard to start with. A lot of slip and slide. I don't know about hards being a good combo for this road. But look at Rocco just taking dominance. 3 seconds on the first lap. Prediction for these guys up to 10th lap. And then Jesse just dived into, he must have had a bad start. He must have hit something. So Jesse went into the pits. And Rocco's going to take off. And there with Ferrari. With Softy's going to chase down Rocco. And as we move through everyone else, so we have Jesse, we have Luminous, Tilted Monkey, FHB, Ray Z, Sobo, all went into pits. That must have been that ding right about here at this hairpin turn that happened. That they must have like a big canary bang up. But we all knew this was going to happen. We all said this is going to be a race that a lot of damage is going to happen. So again, the race turns on a dime on the first lap. And we got Hondo coming out of the tunnel. You got Ray Z, the medium predictions. So they're going to go either a 2-stop or a hard or 1-stop with hards. Now, I think a lot of drivers are going to opt to the 2 medium soft combos. Definitely, you can make 1 medium last for a long time and maybe even turn it into a 1-stop with the hard soft or medium soft combo. Rocco puts in a fast time of 1:13. Fifey is right behind him. Debut into the pits. He must have gotten some damage, nicked the wall. Region's in the pits. Again, here we go. This is the clear example. This can change on a dime. So don't cash your chips in yet. This race is far from over. Top Hat still moving, starts last, moves up in the grid. Now he's in 6th place. Poise, he just needs to keep his head cool and perhaps he's just be able to get there and support his teammate. So he has moved up in the grid. So he's not out yet and he could make this work. A little bit of slip and slide. This is actually what I was talking about. See how he just a little oversteer there? But as long as he manages this oversteering and do a 1-stop, he might be out in a good clear. Again, tough choice, but a lot of other drivers are going to choose hards. So that might come into his advantage. He's still not out of the run yet. Again, Rocco puts in a 13-1. Getting the grind off those medium tires. And now he's starting to find his groove. So you're going to see some faster times out of him. You got 5 feet right behind him, 8 seconds behind. You got Shift and Danny Boy both charging up. Danny Boy has the speed behind him. But now this is the problem, is trying to find a good opening space. You could pass here, but you need, the only optimum time is right at the up the hill. Look at that little push. Oh, up the hill before hitting the casino or at the checker flag. The rest is very risky to do unless you have a complete speed. Coming in through here, even that, is he going to dive bomb on the corner? No. So Shift knows it's a long race. Lots of damage can be done. Take your time. Take your time coming through. Backs off a little bit, tries to get a little bit of space because these corners can pop up on you and you don't want to run into the next driver. But will he get back into the DRS zone? DRS zone is enabled. Just misses the DRS zone on that, on the detection. Heading up the hill. So this is gonna help Rocco, but yet hurt Mercedes. Both Mercedes are right there in 4th and 5th. Jesse has some clear air, but he's gonna run into some traffic with Top Hat. So this is gonna hurt Mercedes a little bit, trying to get through the traffic. But Rocco is just clear of sailing, pulling so much away. He's got 11 seconds, and yet, you know, you got the Alpine drivers both in the way of traffic getting through. That's gonna be the work. The Alpine drivers must be, Danny Boys must be holding back for Hondo. Hondo has to get as much distance as he can to get up there, so because those softs aren't going to last for long, and he's the only driver out there yet with still softs on, so he's definitely putting him in. Now the pit window is opening up for another 4 more laps. Can Shift pass Danny Boy within those 4 laps? It looks like Luminous has a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. So there we go. 6 laps in. 3 of those has already had a couple of incidents. Can he hold back the penalties? He's in 12th place. This could make a difference in the racing too. Look at Shift. It's all over Danny Boy. He must be, he's defending well, but he just must be stuck with that Mercedes in his rearview mirror, looking all the time and says, would you get off my butt? But he's helping his teammate. Rocco is increasing the leads. It looks like a second every lap. He has a good advantage here. Now he just needs to try to get enough for a pit window to get past. So there is the opportune time for him. Lots of crowds going up. It is getting really crowded in the back. But Shift, can he make the pass now? He has to try to make this pass. He's got the DRS on him. Opens up. Can he make the pass? Coming up the hill. Lots of speed to gain here. Looking to the right. Looking to the left a little. Not much to the left. Just couldn't get it. That's the problem with Monaco. Monaco is a very narrow track, and it's hard to find an opportune time and safe. We don't want to damage this. You risk it in, or you lose a wing, and that just ruins the whole race. Pardon me, everyone. Look at this. Shift is just all over him. Well, FHB is moving up the laps here, so he is moving up. He's getting up on Tilted Monkey. Let's just take a look and see how this crowd is working in behind. There is a lot of action here. It's a huge train back here. Still a lot of good action going on in this race. We got Razy, got Luminous in the back, Razy, FHB, and Tilted Monkey holding the back for everyone here. So FHB wants to get past Tilted Monkey, but again, dealing in the exact same scenario as Shift. And it looks like Jesse is passing. Oh, Jesse is in the pits right now. Jesse must have gotten some damage in the pits there, and so did Top Hat. So there we go. That's the Top Hat has opted to change to his mediums, so he was getting a lot of understeer on there. So now Shift has opened himself up. Now that he got past Danny Boy, Shift has been able to get past and now attack Hondo, which is on some old softs. So I don't see him holding back too much. There's a lot of wear left on those softs, so he just needs to pick up the pace. 3 seconds. I'm not sure. I'm pretty confident that he's going to be able to get. But again, Rocco is still extending his lead to 14 seconds. So we'll be able to see how much of a gap has he's gotten with this team. He basically needs to get past Alpine and put him back and slip back into just in front of Ferrari, and he'd be in good shape. So Shift is chasing down Hondo. We got FHB looking onto the right. Oh, he needs to get past, and he's aching. You can see it in his driving. Ray Z's right there waiting to pounce. There's no room. Both of them side by side. Look at this. Taking a look down these pipes, trying to get past Tilted Monkey. But Tilted Monkey is putting the car exactly where it needs to be every time, and it's frustrating. Oh, little touch, little dab. Oh, FHB took the risk, and this is what we're saying. You take the risk, you may pay the piper. And FHB paid the piper. I think he may have, I don't see his end plate damage, but he may be impacting a little bit of performance on him. FHB looked like he ghosted there for a bit. He's probably trying to recoup himself. Will he come in for another pair of mediums? Because he may have nicked his wing. If I could see his eyes right now, just look at his eyes. Determination, trying to get back into the game here. So he opted to fly by pit lane. Take a look down. He's coming back, and he wants it. Doing very well with competing against these two drivers. FHB got a 3-second penalty, bumping back and forth with Ray Z, passes him, nudges him. He got the advantage of the 3-second penalty. He took the 3-second penalty to get advantage, but he lets him by. Obviously, Jeff told him, his teammate Massa told him, that was a legal takeover. You got to give it back. What a battle. What a battle for these three drivers. And Tilted Monkey sees us all in his back rearview mirror, just holding it back, putting his car. So he's waiting for Ray Z to come and attack him now. Ray Z's getting right in there on him. FHB still not finished with this, but he's coming back for some more. FHB's just jammed over that. I wonder if look at the oversteer these guys have. Wow, that was a lot of oversteer coming through that corner. FHB, will he try to make that work? Oh, Tilted Monkey takes the sacrifice of the warning and goes over the curb, but definitely out of track limits. But he needs to hold these guys back, so he's taking any kind of advantage as he can to keep this train. Now there's a little yellow sector, not sure what's happening up ahead. FHB DNF'd. Oh my goodness, let's take a look to see. Tilted Monkey's coming. Top Hat, look at, oh, he ran into the wall, causing a sector 1, 2. Will this cause a safety flag? No, and all the Haas is out too. We got the Haas. So both drivers are out on lap 12. Danny Boy coming into the pits. Changing up to some hards now, and because of wing damage. got Shift knocking on Hondo's back door. Look at it, making the pass right there. Oh, Hondo couldn't make the turn on the old softs. Shift got by him. This is now a Mercedes Red Bull race. Mercedes is going to need now 19 seconds to chase down the leader. Rocket's just been flying through with no issues, no qualms. Now Danny Hondo has to look at that, no wing. That looks naked. That poor car looks naked without that wing in front, and he's just gonna have to nurse that car around and get it into the pit. This is a danger point because Monaco, you need all the downforces you can with this race, and trying to get that. Let's hope he makes it through. Just the final corner, he's nice and easy. There we go, good to go. And now Mercedes is going to have to make up some time. Graphics is trying to play catch up here on the times here. So, trying to readjust. I saw some 15 seconds, so maybe he is going to be picking up some time sectors. He's only he's still running behind. We got Ferrari chasing down Mercedes. We got Fifi, comfortable fourth place with hard tires, 8 laps, and right behind him, Tilted Monkey, bringing Ray Z, still holding back Ray Z. Ray Z is probably very frustrated, saying, "Come on, I gotta get past you." So it'll be interesting to see now. Now Fifey does have the fastest, better tire, but it looks like Tilted Monkey is much faster than Fifey. So it'll be interesting to see if there's going to be a little bit of a team order here once things get a little closer. Let me pass, but that's going to open up the door to Ray Z. So Ray Z's not letting go on this one. He is any closer, and he'd be in Tilted Monkey's seat. Look at how close Ray Z is on his butt. I'd love to say the A word, but hey, we may have younger people viewers here, so we are a family show. Gotta give it to Ray Z. He's holding the dirty air well, managing his tires well. But he has to feel some wear now. Tilted Monkey has rubbed through the grain and does have good graining on it, so he's getting good traction. Not a lot of oversteer, but he's got his teammate coming up, so that may impact him on dirty air a little bit. He isn't gaining as much as I thought he would, but he's probably putting all his effort in behind keeping his car where he needs to. Oh, and he lets Ray Z hits the corner and loses it. There was room for it, and looks like Tilted Monkey was going to go for the overrun, but Ray Z nicked the right-hand side of his car and caused him to back off. So Top Hat ended up getting a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings in the back on 6th lap tires, so he's got to keep it. I know he's trying to make up some time. He's trying to catch up. Again, this is Monaco, and you got to watch every inch where these cars go. There's not much to go with these cars. So let's go through. Let's see how we haven't taken a look at the Red Bull Rocco. Rocco has been running a solid race. 14 laps on his start. Able to maintain his. It looks like he's able to maintain. He's only lost about a second. It looks like about 2 seconds so far for Shift. Shift is gaining on him, but that's still, it's a long race. A little over half the race to go. But Rocco looks pretty solid on this. He's actually coming up to about, I think he's going to, first back, he's already lapped Adam, and he's about to he's trying to catch up to his teammate Adam. as a back marker. Adam is his next back marker. Jesse gets gets past the back marker of Adam. So he was able to get past that. But it's a good solid cornering, maintaining. Watch his Delta. See how he does over the line. Let's see how his Delta is doing. So he's about a second off his fastest pace. Let's see who has the I think he does have the fastest. No, Jesse has the fastest lap. So there we go. The fastest lap is so far is 13. And Shift is showing fastest has been 112. So he is going to catch him if he maintains. So, but again, this is all about tire strategy. Well, let's catch up some action here. So, well, who's going? We got Hondo, we got Tilted Monkey in the. So we got Hondo and Danny Boy, both fighting it, or Tilted Monkey and Hondo fighting it out. Danny Boy is behind him. Tilted Monkey is running a solid strategy race here, not letting anyone go by him. He's following behind his teammate a little bit, but he's holding a solid race here, especially with these hards. So he's going to make them last for a majority of the race and potentially change to softs. So definitely, how many stops have? Let's review everyone's stops. So the only one who hasn't stopped in this race so far is Rocco, Shift, and Adam. Adam is still rolling into third place there, but he's got some older medium. I do believe he has some older 16-lap mediums. So Jesse has done 2 stops, which is going to hurt a little bit. And what Jesse has some mediums, so he may have to switch to 1 more mediums. I'm not sure if he's going to have enough for that. We got Sabo on some 15-lap medium tires, so he's in the same boat as Rocco's Shift. So it is a very opening, and Top Hat has DNF'd. Top Hat has DNF'd. Did he hit the wall? Yes, he did. Look at him. There he is in the side of the wall. Oh, what a shame for Top Hat. That's going to hurt Red Bull for points. So Red Bull needs to try to get there with the points and chase after in the competitors. But so far, Rocco is doing a solid race. So that's 3 drivers out of the Monaco race at 19 laps. Very impressive, because I expected much more carnage. No, I don't know if the safety car is on. There has been 2 car crashes without the safety car, yes. But I do believe safety car is on this. We did take the safety cars off this lap. Perhaps you might be right. We had three crashes now, and FHB being the first one, Luminous being the second one, and then Top Hat being the third one. So it looks like the luck has run out on Tilted Monkey. He used up all his multiple warnings, and he's gotten a 3-second penalty with Regent. Regent themselves got a 3-second penalty in 11th place. And Sabo and Ray Z has entered the pit, and Ray Z is come back out with another pair of mediums. Ray Z's going in for another pair of mediums. There we go. Changing a little bit of wing damage he must have incurred there. There we go. Now, here's the interesting thing. Whoa. A little bit of ghosting going on here with the the back marker of Shift, but Shift and Rocco both have the same tires, and look at the intervals. 7 seconds. He was working with 14 as he passed, I do believe it was Hondo finally. Hondo or Danny Boy got past the Alpine drivers, and now he's knocked it all the way down to 7 seconds. So definitely Rocco has to pick up the pace. He's holding it, but he's starting to see his lead diminish, and he needs to get it up. Now, Shift, is he using up all his ERS? We don't know. But Mercedes is showing some strength here. You got Dubby. He has his own race, but he's solid. He's solid in there. Not much more you can say about that. So he's working with his 7-lap old mediums, just as equal as the leaders of the boards. He has stopped once, I do believe. It was only Adam and Shift and Rocco did a pit stop. So he's not in there, but he's in there. He's still holding it. So it'll be interesting to see. You got 5 feet way behind him, 30 seconds. So W does have time to do a pit stop and continue on. So back to Tilted Monkey and Hondo. Tilted Monkey again. Seems to be always under the pressure. Is he holding back because of his hards? But he's right. He's holding. He's doing great defensing. But he does have that 3-second penalty. You got Danny Boy on with some 9 old hards. Trying to catch up. And then there's Jesse coming out of the pits. Now these are his original mediums he had on. He had to come into the pits because he had some wing damage. So he got some new medium tires, and now he has to put back the original medium tires that he has to finish off the race with these. So that's his final pit stop. Knock on wood, without any damage on the wing. So everyone's rooting for Rocco. Well, we got Adam there in the pits. Adam finally came into the pits, going on some softs. Now, will this help him? He's way in the back of the pits. Back in he had some softs, and he put on some hards. I thought he was putting on some softs. I expected Rocco to come in at 22 laps, so the pit window must be opening up soon. He wants to extend. I think he's looking to extend this so that he can put. I think they're going for a one-stop medium soft combo. So it's a little early to stop for softs. But his wear is starting to run thin. But Shift is hunting him down. When last talked about these guys was the 7-second interval. Now we're down to 6 second. So he is hunting them down. And Ray-Z has a back marker. You got Danny Boy, they're working away. 10 laps, old tires, but he's pushing it. He's holding a good solid 6th place. And the good old battle with Tilted Monkey trying to hold 4th, and Hondo right behind him in 5th. So Tilted Monkey has 20 laps on it, and I'm not sure if he's going to want to come in now. I think he's going to try to hold this all the way with hards. This may be his saving grace, and it hold back to anyone that has mediums. But Hondo has only 10 laps on him, so he's definitely not going to come back in. These are his finishing tires. So that's going to be an interesting thing. So as it is, he's just holding them back so he doesn't get lost in the crowd. And you got 5 feet there with 1 lap tire, brand new mediums. And then we got Jesse, 3 seconds behind. Will Jesse be able to increase and get the points that he needs in 9th place? We got Sabo, who's in 10th, 1 point position. Running a nice solid race. Got a little bit of a penalty there or exceeding limits, but nothing he has to worry about because Regent is way behind in 11th place, and so is Adam. So there needs to be a big shakeup right here. What we need is a huge safety car, someone to take out half the grid, and then we could have a race again. Rocco, will he circle and come into pits? No, he's still going to go out. Now, Shift is dealing with some back markers. Didn't get DRS on that one. When ghosting throws these guys, we did decide to put ghosting on, so that's the advantage. We had to. For Monaco, it's the only track we conceded for ghosting. But when ghosting's on, it's still distracting trying to drive through them and not miss your apexes or braking points. So 5 seconds, he's just really in Rocco. Now Rocco's hoping to hold him back enough probably to get time enough to get his softs on, and then we'll have a race on our hands with that. But that's going to be going to come down to the final few laps on those. We got Tilted Monkey still holding back Hondo. Hondo is not making any kind of move. He's got the DRS up, but he's able to keep it within 1 second with him. Shift is or Dubby is pulling away. He stopped for he did do a pit stop, and we missed it, but he had enough time to do a pit stop and still hold his position in third place. So definitely Ferrari has done a wise move, keeping it clean, getting in the lead. So there we go. Ferrari definitely has a solid third place. But again, I repeat myself, this is Monaco, and at any point the shit could hit the fan. Oops, sorry. Jesse does a pit stop and puts on some softs, and look at that. As I say, W puts on brand new softs and gets the fastest laps. So there's an extra point for W. Jesse's looking to try to get that point back and catch up. Jesse got the first fastest sector, definitely on softs. Floating in behind. There was a little bit of a. Regent just he wants to get past. Regent lets him pass. He knows he doesn't have anything to fight him with, and Regent lets him pass, giving up that one spot, but it didn't have much of a chance. Did he hold him back up? But Jesse may be going back after the fastest lap. So Jesse has the 1 point guaranteed right now if he holds this true, and then he's going to try for a fastest lap to gain the extra point for the team. There he goes. That's the fastest lap. He's done it, and he's just going to hold out. So, as I said, both during this time we missed it. Both the Mercedes and Red Bull had pitted. They put their softs on, and now here we go. This is where we have the race. We have Shift and Rocco both in the lead, trying to get that pole position and that dinner with the princess. Shift may take that point away from Jesse, unfortunately, just because he got a perfect slipstream behind Rocco. So there is an opportunity to lose that point. There we go. As I called it, Shift did take the fastest lap. Takes that point away from his teammate, but it still goes towards Mercedes. Oh, whoa! What a disappointment. I wish I could replay that. Mercedes takes out his front wings. My goodness gracious, that is a heart blow at lap 28. 10 laps, 11 laps to go. My goodness. That will promote Dummy into second place. Rocco can hold back, take it easy now with more than 20 seconds intervals. Hopefully she takes it easy, coming through the pool sector. That's where you can lose it. Cuts that corner, bounces a bit. Hopefully he doesn't wipe out. That Mercedes looks ugly with that wing. Gets it into pit safe. And that is great news for Dubby, for Ferrari. Ferrari is going to be all over that. So thank you very much, Mercedes. Have a nice day. I'll take that. And then passes in the pits. And that will promote perhaps Tilted Monkey could get an opportune time, but he's just too far back for that. And here comes Shift. Now, there's still 10 laps left on this race. He puts on some softs. Dubby may be in a little bit of jeopardy. There's 11 seconds interval, so there could be a little bit of slip there. His tire's not quite up on the par, so he's getting a little shaky. That's where he lost it. So perhaps it's still in his mind. He's trying to get it out. So he's going to have to put a couple of laps in, get back into the rhythm of the track, and re-attack. So there's still potential with 11 seconds. He's declining. He's still picking up the speed to try to catch the Ferrari. But there's our pole position, provisional pole right there. He's going to probably taking it nice and easy. He's got 19 seconds, 18 seconds, but he's got lots of room to play. He wants to keep these tires, make them last. So he's going to be working on his tire management on this, that's for sure. And then we got Tilted Monkey still working away, holding fast. 27 laps old tires, keeping Arnold at bay. Very, very impressive driving. But Arnold, I think, is getting a little anxious. He's been up his butt a little bit more than usual. So, will he be able to have it? Let's keep a close eye on this race here. Up the hill, heading towards the casino. Rocco has rejoined the session, so Rocco must have had a little bit of connection problem, but he's taking control of his car again. Region has gotten a 3-second penalty for corner cutting. He must have cut in that corner at the chicane. That's a huge, major foul right there. So Region is definitely has quite a bit of time behind it. So unfortunately, he's out of the point system, but he gets to have bragging rights over his teammate. At least I finished the race. Luminous, you didn't. So that's what he's looking for, is bragging rights right now. Impressive drive with Hondo. I gotta say, keeping that close in the dirty air and being patient, not doing any damage, very skilled driving skills. It may make Tilted Monkey is getting maybe a little nervous, but if anyone was behind him, Hondo is the driver to be behind him that close. And then we're getting a little bit of a battle going on here. So Danny Boy, Ray G, they're all fighting for the points. Oh, a little bit of a nip and tuck. McLaren trying to get back into the action, trying to increase their times a little bit, their points. Ray Z's not letting go. He's definitely, it's not his first time tangling with Danny Boy, but he's definitely looking to try to get past. just slipstreaming the heck out of him. Will he go for a dive in? No, he doesn't get the hook. He learned his lesson last time from cut that corner. That put him in behind. If you don't know, that same maneuver was done earlier on, and Ray Z got the short end of the stick by wiping out and touching his left-hand side of his wheel. A little bit of an oversteer there, spin up, but he recovered it well. Gets straight behind, got the DRS, but again, you got Fifey right behind knocking up, so he doesn't want to lose too much. Going up the hill, heading towards the casino. Will he take it wide? Takes a peek, but doesn't want to go for it. We're going to keep an eye on Shift and Dubby. It looks like Shift is catching up to Dubby, so Dubby is trying to keep that motion in tow. And there we go. Ray Z makes that move. A little bit of a tug, a little bump, rub, and loses. But look, Fifey just goes right through. We say thank you, everybody. I'll take that. And just runs right on through everyone. So poor Danny Boy gets tangled up, gets caught up, pushes to the back to 8th place. Ray Z holds the position, and Fifey jumps 2 positions up. And that's where Fifey wants to be, right there. And both of them are on pretty equal set tires, so it'd be interesting to see how Ray Z challenges Fifey now. And there's Shift, getting his glance at the Ferrari, back of the Ferrari. He doesn't want to see that back-end Ferrari for long. He's looking to try to put that in his rear-view mirror to try to recover his loss. His obviously was his mistake. I think it was a little bit dirty air. We love to see the replay of that, but it looked like he just took it out right at this corner right here. And it's an unfortunate circumstances, but perhaps he can recover and get that back. He could have had an opportune time to get first place, but he may have to settle for second. There's only there's 5 laps left in the race, so he should be able to overpower him. They're picking the right time to get past W. So W sees him, but he's not going to give this position up easy. He's not going to say here you go. He's been in this race, and he's a very competitive driver. So here we go, past pit lane. Nice little rear shot of that, but we want to see what's going on in the front. DRS was open, up the hill. Again, there has to be an opening somewhere. One of these drivers is going to make a little bit of error, and the next one's going to capitalize on it. That's how Monaco works. And it's such a small margin of this that this, as Shift said, he just did a small margin, lost his front wing, and lost the whole position. And luckily, that's all he lost. So he's trying to pick the opportune time. He does have 6-lap tires. W's just grinding right into it, so he has a good set of tires on. He should be able to hold the road well. But this battle has arisen where Rocco is now able to extend. He's extended a second more. So he's hoping for them to battle. A little bit of nudge, a little bit of, I don't know. That was a little bit of a naughty, but he ran. It looks like Shift gave him a little bit of push, a nudge, and slipped past the Ferrari. That is going to be something for the FIA. But as we see now, Shift is now in second place, and W is back into his third. Still a podium, but I'm sure W would want to be in second place. That was great driving skills and holding back. Tilted Monkey actually getting some breathing room from Danny Boy. Not much. Danny Boy was breathing on his neck. But these two are like thick thieves. And then we got that battle between Ray Z and Fifey, where Fifey just blew past Danny Boy and Ray Z as they were tangling it together. So Fifey is well poised right where he is. 2 more laps to go. 3 more laps to go, sorry. Danny Boy now tangling it up with Ferrari. With Ferrari, Jesse does have, he's looking to gain some extra points here. Both have penalties. A little disconnect there from Jesse. Jesse has disconnected and dropped the, was that Jesse? No, that was Sabo. I'm sorry. So it looks like Sabo has disconnected, or just because he's the back marker. That's what it is. Poor Jesse, poor Sabo is just the back marker. But he's going to get his 1 point. And then we have Adam. I do believe we missed the wipeout with Regent. Regent has now also lost DNF'd. So I apologize for everyone. I missed that. Poor Regent is out. So, lost the bragging rights, Regent. Sorry. Both you and Luminous are no opportune time for points for the team. So Adam is the anchor of this race. Now, just because he doesn't get a point doesn't mean he doesn't get bragging rights. He finished this race solid. This is a very tough race, and kudos to Adam making it through this race. With all the heartaches, all the toys and trouble that this track can give you. Good job, Adam. Even though you're down the lap, I'm proud of you, man. Proud of you. And Shift is gaining on, but he doesn't have enough chance to get on. And it looks like we're going to have Rocco. Rocco's taking a nice solid lead through this. He's coming through to the pool section, giving a wave to the crowd. Red Bull, look at they're doing the waves for him. And they got Mercedes, W coming out of the tunnel. Then we got Tilted Monkey way in the back there, doing the back marker pass, but still holding back Hondo. Fifey is extending his lead with Ray Z. Ray Z is, it looks like he's happy with his position. Then we got Danny Boy and Jesse. Now Jesse's just trying to recoup as much points as he can. He lost his fastest lap, and 2 points for the team. He wants to try to get at least pass on this last lap. But we're going to follow along. Final lap. Rocco coming through the tunnel. Solid race. Congratulations, Rocco. Let me give you the first, before you even cross the line, to congratulate you on such a solid race. Right off the line, gets it on the first turn, holds the position all throughout the whole race. Very, very impressive. And just from top to bottom, gets it done. Now that's how we need to see a race. And he must be giddy. Getting ready. Cross the line. Long, hard one. A little bit of a fishtail. I don't know if he did that on purpose. Does he do a little dab? No dab for the race. There we go. Crosses the line. Shift. Hard race. But he well earthed the second place for Shift. W crosses the line. Well done, W. Very good. Very good. Still at the chicane. Look at that gap from the leaders of the ride to 4th place. Now, give it to Tilted Monkey. Tilted Monkey has done excellent driving skills. 37 laps on these tires. 37. That meant he had 2 laps on soft and ran these tires to the end. And he's getting 4th. That's what happens in Monaco. Yeah, good strategy. Even though you get damage, he got damage probably at the first lap or two, and even though he pulls out a second or fourth place here, nice and solid. Got Hondo right behind him. Good points for Alpine. Alpine will have both. Oh, and with the penalty, that's right. He got the penalty, but still gets it. Oh, I didn't switch fast enough to catch the other drivers. So Jesse has left the session. Driver of the day is Shift. Shift did show some potential on it, and he was picking up a lot of places there. So congratulations to all the drivers, and that was a mighty fine race for everyone. Congrats. And look at Rocco. Bravo. Bravo for Rocco. It's nice to see a Red Bull once in a while on the podium. Mercedes right beside it, and Ferrari. Good representation of all the drivers, all the team. So there we go. Rocco, Chef, Debay, Hondo, Tesla, Milky, Effie, Fifey, sorry, Razy, Danny Boy, Jesse, and Sabo for the points. And Adam, congratulations, finished the race, good going. Didn't get you any points, but hope to see you next time. And then we got Regent, Top Hat, and FHB and Luminous DNF'd out of the race. Unfortunately, there are no penalties for them, but maybe the next race might be better for them. So there we have it, everybody. Those are our standings. Now, maybe perhaps we can get a little bit of an interview of the top leaderboards with Rocco, Shift, and Dubby, and get their interpretation of it, of the race there. So it'll be interesting to see if they would be having some time for us, and to get the standings for that. So what do you think, everybody? That was a good race. Did your favorite driver win? Be interesting to know. Well, okay, so no one wants to chat. I don't know if we're gonna have anyone into interview column. So we got a couple of people. We got Razy draft. No, I don't see anyone interviews. Top three interview. We'll see if W wants to do an interview. We're setting out invites. Drivers all getting together with their teams, reviewing what their strategy was and what the do's and don'ts for next time. Shift won't be doing an interview. Wow, that's a shame. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get too many people wanting to do any interviews. But again, everyone who's joined us in the stream, we'd like to thank you for this. This was an awesome race. Monaco does always bring out the best drivers. I told you, it's going to be interesting. The leaderboard didn't change too much, but the back of the pack and throughout, there wasn't a moment to be bored, that's for sure. There was a lot of action, a lot of damage, not as much carnage as I thought, but I wasn't disappointed. And again, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us, and we'll see you next week. And next week on the calendar board, if I was to take a look, I do believe we have Austria. Unfortunately, I will not be your commentator for next week, but I look forward to everyone joining us. And again, this is the Maverick signing off. Thank you, everybody.